When Isokan left Nigeria at 19, she didn't say goodbye. For 5 years, no one heard from her. No calls. No letters. Nothing. But one day, she came back. With stories she wouldn't tell. And a bag she refused to unpack. They threw her a party. They called it a miracle. But no one asked what was in that bag. No one knew what she carried back from Italy. Until the night it moved on its own. This is a story by Ivy. 5 years. That's how long it had been since Isokan left Nigeria. She was just 19 when she disappeared. No proper goodbye. No phone call. One day she was there, the next she was gone, like vapor. Her mother, Mama Isokan, a trader at the Ikyosa market in Benin City, spent every Sunday at the church altar, crying and begging God for her daughter's return. Her father, once proud and stubborn, had aged 10 years in just 5. He rarely spoke anymore. But on a humid Thursday morning, just as the sun broke through the haze of a light rain, a black Toyota Corolla pulled up in front of their house. Isokan stepped out. Her face was slimmer, her skin lighter, and her eyes. Her eyes looked like they had seen death and made a deal to come back. Cheers erupted. Children ran. Neighbors gathered. Mama Isokan fainted from joy. The whole street began planning a welcome party. But while everyone danced and took selfies with her, Isokan left one thing untouched. Her big black travel bag. It sat in the corner of her old room, zipped tight. No one thought much of it. At first. 3 days after the party, Mama Isokan woke up in the middle of the night to the sound of her daughter talking. But not to anyone in the house. Isokan sat by the bag, whispering words in a strange language. Her hand rested gently on the zipper, but she didn't open it. Just stared at it, as if it might speak back. The next morning, when asked, she smiled and said, "Jet lag, Mama. I probably did talk in my dream." But the house began to change. Their cat refused to go near the bag. The mirror in the room cracked. And every night, at exactly 2:17 a.m., the bag would shift. Just a little. Just enough. One afternoon, Isokan sat outside with her childhood friend, Ino, who had grown into a curious, bold woman. "Wetin you see for Europe?" Ino asked with a teasing smile. "Albino sugar daddy hold you hostage." Isokan didn't laugh. She just looked away. "I went to Italy through Libya," she said. "Crossed the desert. The sea." Ino's smile vanished. "I survived Bonny Walid. I watched girls disappear at night and come back broken. Some didn't come back at all." She paused. "But when I reached Napoli, I met Mama Lucia. She gave us jobs. She gave us names. But one girl tried to run. They found her body inside a suitcase. On fire. Tears welled in her eyes. The bag I carry. It belonged to her." Word reached Father Thomas, the young, progressive priest at the local Catholic church. He visited Mama Isokan, asking to pray with the family. As he stepped into the house, he froze. "Who owns that bag?" he asked sharply. Isokan stood. "It's mine." Father Thomas hesitated. "There's something not right about it." He sprinkled holy water in the room. When the droplets touched the bag, a hiss echoed, like oil in a hot pan. Everyone jumped. That night, Isokan finally unzipped the bag. Inside, wrapped in a faded cloth, was a small urn. "She told me to bring her home," Isokan said. Her spirit couldn't rest in that land. A vigil was held. Under the mango tree behind the house, Isokan lit a candle and placed the urn beside it. She sang in Italian. Then in Bini. Then in silence. A light breeze blew. Fireflies, hundreds of them, gathered around her. People watched, mouths open. The next morning, the urn was gone. But in its place was a small white note. Grazie, sorella. I'm free now. And so are you. Isokan wept. And that evening, for the first time in 5 years, she smiled, a real smile. Months later, Isokan started her own foundation for girls who had returned from Europe. Survivors. She never touched the old bag again. Instead, she carried a new one, a plain, hand-woven beanie bag with her name embroidered on the side. She had returned. Not just to Nigeria, but to herself. What did you learn from Isokan's story? Kindly drop your thoughts and don't forget to like and share.